Well, that is Upper Yosemite Falls, the tallest waterfall in, I think, North America. Maybe just the United States. I think North America, though. And Michelle and I have been up there. We hiked up that way when it wasn't flowing. You have to swim in the pools that are created when there's not enough flow. But yeah, Sunday morning, and we are off to church. And that's where we're headed. It's pretty cool. It's a chapel here in the valley. I don't know how old it is. I know it was around when John Muir was here, so 100 years or so. And just towering granite in the background. So we're excited for that and see how that will be. Apparently the guy likes to preach long, so the 11 o'clock service is already a few minutes behind. So we'll see how that goes, but the kids will love it. Man, just an absolutely incredible church service. The pastor there, he's like 70 years old. Look at this background. 70 years old. He's been pastoring that little chapel for 25 years. And it's just very small, very simple, just like acoustic guitar for the worship, and like very, very like serious praying. It wasn't just like tradition or ritual, like really sincere. There was a young boy there with cerebral palsy, and so like he came forward, and the pastor and a bunch of others like laid hands on him and prayed for healing, and just like not a going through the motions kind of guy or place. And then the preaching was spectacular. It was right out of Ephesians. It was husbands and wives, and I mean, he just handled it so well, like not bashfully or apologetically, but not harshly or rudely. And then there was two young guys, 20 and 25-year-old in the crowd. They were from, basically there's a ministry down here that does church services in the campgrounds. And the name of that ministry is a ministry in the national parks. And they had done a service this morning at 9 a.m. They're going to do one next week. We're going to go to it. We've been wanting to connect to this ministry for a while and just had some trouble getting connected with them, and started talking to the guys, Jacob and Toby, and Toby offered to take me climbing, and so we're going to go climbing this week. And I mean, it's just like the bond's amazing. And so then, during the preaching, he just like touched on just like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 small things, like small in the sense of he just kind of threw them in there, but they were like big topics for us as a family. How like our work for the Lord starts in the home, and for parents it starts with children, and just several other, small things, and the responsibility of the man. And so then I'm over here, Shal. Okay. And then afterwards I stuck around and I introduced myself to the pastor and just thanked him, told him it was a huge blessing. And he asked a little bit about our story, and I just told just a little bit, and he just said, like, how can we support you? He goes, where can I send a check? And it was just like, it's just unbelievable. I mean, just like, where can I send a check? And I told him about our financial situation and just said like it was really good, and we just didn't really need any financial support really. And so he asked me to send he said like, well, come use the chapel if you want to come make a YouTube video in here, come use it, you're welcome to use it. And it's just so graceful, this guy. And he said like, well, I would like to pray for you because what you have done takes a lot of courage. And I just started crying because like a lot of people just kind of treat Michelle and I like we won the lottery, like, oh, lucky you. And I understand that perspective. I understand that sentiment, and I'm not, condemning it outright. But then there's been a handful of people, my friend Tim, my neighbor David, and this guy, who've said like, wow, that takes balls. Like, wow, takes a lot of courage. And my friend Tim said like, wow, you're braver than I've ever been. And like, there's that element also that like what we've done isn't just fun and games. It's scary to be unemployed and raising a family and on the road and falling off of fences. And so he laid hands on me and prayed for me, and it was just absolutely beautiful. And so there's a worship night tonight at 6. We're gonna go back and connect with Christian ministry in the national parks, and it just feels so refreshing to be in Yosemite, where like it feels like God revealed to us this ministry that he has for us. And like now it's being fruitful down here. We met this family a couple days ago and connected with them. And then we met this guy, this climber, Dan, and it's just so life-giving to be here in this valley and find people who know and love the Lord and connect with them so instantaneously because we have Christ in common. You ready?
Just,
Here we go. Well, this is the easy 1 mile trail to Mirror Lake. It's a Sunday afternoon and just wanted something nice and easy. Beautiful place. There's guys reading books, kids playing. No. So we just grabbed a pizza in Curry Village. That was fun. Took the shuttle over to Mirror Lake, and then just a short hike today. Just a day of rest, but a little bit of nature thrown in. Well, there's Half Dome, and this is the Mirror Lake area, but this is really just a piece of a creek. I think that maybe in other rainfall conditions, this whole area is flooded. I just talked to someone else who was also a little unimpressed. I mean, the landscape is still cool. I mean, that almost looks like another Half Dome over there. I don't know what that is. I don't think it's North Dome. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah. I met a climber a couple days ago who offered to climb Half Dome with me, but we decided not to do it. That would have been crazy.
So we're on the Mirror Lake Trail, and Mirror Lake is a seasonal lake, but there's still this lovely river. I don't remember what it's called. So we found this cool spot and everybody wants to jump in. Well, we'll see if everybody does. Holly got voted to go first, the little guy. Good job, Max! Yeah, Becca! Woo! Nice! Go, Peter, go!
I know 2 more.
3, 2, 1, go! Woo! It's so cool. Some little boy lost his glasses in the stream, and they all went out looking to help him out, and Bex just found him. Like a real life search and find. So cool.
My ability to gauge deep waters is bad. It looks super deep. Oh, you gonna go? Come on, let's get out of here. Well, we've kind of started and ended our day in the same place, the chapel. There's a worship service going on tonight, so we're going to join for that. Put on by a Christian ministry in the national parks. Met a couple of those guys today, and we're excited to reconnect with them.